Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for a Gr.4 race on Gran Turismo Sports. So this is going to be good to race on Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. So this is going to be able to take 4 laps on the race. So this is going to be able to get ready. So looks like time to be able to bring out the Jaguar F-Type Gr.4 with my Total Drama OC, Lexia, and she is all set to be able to get ready for a racing spotlight. That this will might take the time trial, and then the race might be able to get started to begin. So this is going to be able to have to take short minutes until this will be able to join in session of the race. So it might get everything ready to get everything started. So it might be able to have to work faster and improve that this is going to be able to take. Now I hope that this is going to be able to have to take a lot of excellent corner turns, and this is going to be able to get there for it. So just like racing Group 3 race cars like last time I just differently took with a Porsche 911 RSR, very best recommend choice that this is going to be able to take. Okay, so everything is going to be able to have recommend balance of performance. Everything looks perfectly. So let's go and get everything started for having a 2-lap practice and then the warm-up until this one might be able to get ready. So very good to be able to have to take everything continuing on for a European race tour that this is going to be able to take. So this is going to be able to take plenty more turns, that this is going to be able to take the hot lap where we might be able to go faster and improve perfectly that this is going to be able to take. So that might be able to give a good, efficient, improved performance that's going to be able to going in to be able to have to work hard for every Group 4 car. So this is going to be able to get everything better, that this is going to be able to get ready for the race. Okay, there you go. This should be doing it. That this is going to be able to take that double cones is going to be very important, that this is going to be able to take a lot of efficient turns, that this is going to be able to make it going faster and better. If anything else might be possible, that this is going to be able to work hard to take one good improved fast lap that this is going to be able to take. Now this is going to be very advanced, that this is going to be able to stay on the 4th gears as possible, that this is going to be able to stay on it. Now this is going to be able to take a little bit perfectly to be able to get there. Just going to keep going faster and do just the way it also might need to be able to have to take a lot of perfect clean turns, that if anything else that this is going to be able to go pro. That might be able to have to do a lot more better, that this is going to be able to take more improved turns, that this is going to be able to take. Okay, take that last turn, and now this is going to be able to do a lot more better, that this is going to be able to have to take 2 minutes of time until this is going to be able to take one standard lap and then goes for the fast lap to going in. Okay, giving a little bit short distance amount, so this might take the chances. Okay, now this is going to get very too rough, that this is definitely might need to be able to have to work better, since taking a lot of outside turns, that this is going to be too tricky to advance. Now let's just going to have to go for a little racing strategized plan B that this is going to be able to take. Staying on the minus gap distance behind is definitely important. So whenever it's going to be able to coming in, to be able to do up ahead, to overtake, to have everything to be able to give a good example test that this is going to be able to take there for it. There you go. This is going to be able to take short passes, that this is going to be able to take a lot of risk that this might be able to take. And here goes another corner, and now this is going to be able to stay on the tarmac, but don't get caught up onto the grasslands before approaching in onto the sand trap. That will be slowed down and put yourself back in onto the track. Okay, that looks like a charm, and now this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get there. So this is going to be able to do a lot of practice whenever you can, because this is going to be able to take much more ways to be able to stay on it. So looks like this is going to be the time to be able to take a warm-up time until this one might join in session of the race, and then this is going to be able to have a very good improved driver rating, that this is going to be able to go up onto the top, and this is going to get very challenging, that if I could probably able to race faster to win. Okay, entry over. Now time to be prepared for a match. Just gonna be able to have to wait until everything is gonna be able to have well organized on the time, until this is gonna be able to have a good fast race that this is gonna be able to take. So didn't get enough chances to be able to work faster, so maybe this is gonna be able to have to do a lot of more ways to be able to make a good qualifying time. So that could be the only current goal that this is going to be able to take for only 1 minute and 30 seconds. So that would be quite very possible that this is going to be able to have a lot of work that this is going to be able to take to pass many other Group 4 cars if I can. So it's going to be very tougher and challenging. So just going to be able to have to find a way to be able to think fast and think quick. But it's going to be able to do a lot of more ways to be able to go for it. So just gonna have to do plenty of clean passes to go, so let's just gonna go and get ready for a warm-up race that this is gonna be able to take. Alright, let's keep it clean, and now let's just gonna have to do plenty more short seconds until this will might be able to get ready for one good Group 4 race. So this is gonna be able to take a rolling start, that this will might be able to have everything what we need. So I'm just going to be able to take a lot of exercise caution for having a lot of very good turns, if we might be able to master it, and experience that this is going to be able to take. Just in case that this is going to be able to have a good, well positioned if things can go wrong, but it gets a little bit tougher, that this is going to be, might need to be able to work faster to get. Okay, just going to have to be sure everything just stay on to the one brake balance level onto the rear. So alright, so looks like this is going to be about to get ready to go. So let's start this race, and then let's just gonna go and climb up onto the top positions whenever I can. So this is going to be able to do a lot more skills, that this is going to be able to work harder and work faster whenever we can. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to do everything in order for a different Group 4 car. So this is going to get very challenging, that this is going to be able to have to work faster for every oversteer cars that this is going to be able to take. Now let's just going to wait until everything will be start rolling, until green light is about to get ready. Here we go. Looks like this is going to be able to take the last turn. We might give a lot more speed, and let's go for it. Take a lot of slipstream, and then this is going to be able to take the passes, that this is going to be able to work hard and get faster to get. Alright, looks like just going to have first turn to be prepared for one good race, and now everything goes in to do a little singular lineup that this is going to be able to take. Okay, looks like things are about to get very rough, that this is going to be able to prepare ourselves, so this will might avoid crashes. Oh, there it is. That could be the spin out that this might be seen here. Okay, so I might be able to be very careful whenever I have to be able to try and keep up to survive, and then just have a good race. That, oh, there it is. That could be the hard part, that we need to be very careful. Every time having race accident moments by a collision on walls, that could be very difficult, that we might be able to stay careful whenever we have to. Alright, this is going to get very tougher, that this is going to be able to stay on it. So looks like 11th place might be going better, and now just going to have to take a little bit past that this is going to be able to take. I'm just always do a little bit safer and safe, and now things about to get pretty tougher, that this is going to be able to work faster, but spin outs happens, at least if we might be able to try not to get caught up on the accidental collision that this is going to be able to take. Alright, now on 10th place, just going to keep race up for a better good position, and now this is going to be able to take a lot more speed distance to do a little bit gap up ahead. but it's going to be able to have to take a little bit of time, that this is going to be able to have to work harder and work faster to be able to get there. Okay, just going to have that turn, stay on 10th place, keep going, and then this is going to be able to get there. Okay, stay on the apex is going to be able to do a lot more better ways to be able to keep it going, and then keep up the SR rating on the green, and this should do the best. Looks like 10 seconds up ahead, and this is going to be able to take a little bit partially, that this is going to be able to keep it going. Okay, looks like cones just definitely scattered out. Okay, looks like 2 seconds up ahead. Now, I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot more better, that this is going to be able to have a good opportunity race, that this is going to be able to take. Okay, looks like getting closer onto my current position. Just going to have to be able to make sure this is going to be able to do a lot more strategy to be able to keep up on it. Okay, end of the halfway lap. Now on to the third lap, and this is going to be able to get better. Okay, almost there. Just going to have to take a little bit lucky inside turn, that this is going to be able to take. Okay, just hang in there. My OC really wants that F-type, that this is going to be able to reach up onto the better position. This will might get pretty tougher, that this is going to become to be expect. Oh man. Well, that didn't count for having a little tap of back, that this is definitely might be able to have a penalty for it, but make sure that this is going to be very tougher, that this is going to be able to work faster as always, that this is going to be able to take. Okay, looks like this is going to get very much rougher, that I just definitely might be able to have to stay on the braking point whenever it's anything else having an issue, to be able to stay and maintain balance, but it gets pretty tougher, that this is going to be able to work harder to get. Okay, looks like he's finally got that penalty to be worn off, and now it's just going to keep going until the final lap of the race. This will might be able to get. Okay, here we go. Last lap. This is going to be able to have to take a lot more better ways to be able to have a good clean race, that this is going to be able to take inside turns, that this is going to be able to go there. Okay, that should probably be able to stay on it, and then this is going to be able to take much longer to get there, but it definitely might be causing a little bit decreased driver rating, that this is going to become to effect. Well, at least just going to keep trying, and then we'll have to get better. Even I have to be able to get better, that this is going to be able to keep up for this race. Okay, just stay on the tarmac. Make sure, try not to get caught up on it. Okay, looks like yellow flag just called in seconds ago, and this is going to be able to do plenty more ways to be able to get there. Well, I kind of say that this is definitely a very difficult Group 4 race, that this is going to be very harder to get. Well, maybe it might be able to have to be very sure at least that this is going to be able to do a lot more better, that this is going to be able to have to keep up and keep trying. Alright, so let's just gonna be able to proceed to the finish line. So let's just gonna go and have that small earnings, and then this is gonna be able to see the results for having small race precision, that this is gonna be able to get. Alright, so looks like still giving a little bit amount on the driver rating fee, just only have 1/3 amount, because this is going to be, we have to take everything for it. So if it's definitely might be a little bit decreased that this is going to be coming in for it. So let's just see. Okay, well, definitely might be able to have to work harder next time, because whenever it's going to be 25% amount of the driver rating, that this is definitely might be able to stay on B. But it gets pretty hard, but pretty tougher that this one might be able to get. But we just always need to be able to have a good clean race, but we just don't want to have any collisions happen to it. Well, kind of say that it always unfair sometimes, because looks like we might be able to have to keep trying next time, because this is definitely might be needs to be able to have to race again sometime. So, well, good game, you guys. We'll make sure that we might be able to have a good clean race next time, because having a perfectionist is definitely might be very challenging that we need to get. So just gonna make sure, because this is gonna be very challenging if things might be better. So, well, let's just gonna see, and looks like daily workout is already finished, so that should be quite very good to be able to have a gift card for today. So let's see which usual cars am I going to pick. Alright, so looks like another BMW M4. So looks like this will be added in, that this will be putting up into the garage. So I kind of say that this will be needed to have a very good livery design that this will be added in for. So everything continuing on the European Daily Race Challenge, and now this is going to be able to get everything started out for. So we may be able to make sure that this is going to be very challenging, that it's going to be pretty hard, that we might be able to learn to maintain control of a Group 4 race car. So balance of performance is definitely changed up differently by every 4 laps of the race. So we might be able to have to make sure we have to be able to keep up and stay focused, and then also takes a lot of balance is the key of a Group 4 racing. So this is going to be able to have to work harder and work better if we might be able to take the chances to go for it. So I hope that this is going to be able to have to take a lot of good practice that if we might be able to get. So we'll have to be able to have to keep on going for a good clean race. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up a 100 subscriber goal. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more, if you're interested. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.